What does your tank bag look like for motorcycle travel? I've thought long and hard about this because I want everything accessible to me and I want it easy, right? I got gloves on, maybe it's raining, maybe, there's a bear over there that I need to film, you name it. So let's take a look, see what you think of my setup. So I've got the Giant Loop Diablo tank bag here. This is what, maybe a 4.5 liter bag, something like that. This is the way I've got it set up. So I have a 6 USB charger here. This thing is one of those where it's like a block. It connects to the cigarette connects to the SAE with the DIN that connects to the accessory outlet on the Tiger. Okay, so just like that. Now the Diablo has this excellent little opening in the front. What that means is that cable comes out and can connect. I've got an additional one of my USBs coming out, and that's what connects to the quad lock. So this guy just goes right in. It's kind of a weatherproof cable. And so this is powered, the whole thing is powered, and there we go. What else do I have? I've got our cards here, which this one's empty, but we've got some spare cards for filming. We've got a GoPro Hero charger with 3 batteries at once, a spare battery that is being charged while I ride. And so essentially, like, all of these USBs that are here, they're staying in there permanently. I don't take them out when I go into a hotel room or into the tent or something. They're all kind of wired in and they stay in place. I got other cables for in the hotel room, but that's where things start to get messy. If you're just plugging and unplugging all day long, it becomes a hornet's nest. I've got my spare iPhone here that basically rests in here when it's not being used, but this is what I use for navigation because, well, it's a backup phone. I, first of all, don't want all the vibration there, but if something does happen to it, I've got a backup phone as opposed to a navigation device that only works as a navigation device. This also is a phone. So that's there. I've got a dual charger for the wall for bringing, because I can just bring this in then to a hotel or whatever and start using it. A couple of cables in here. I've got some, Advil and some things like that. I've got some sunscreen for a quick application during the day. We've got Whimsy's Tractive right here so that we can put this on her and keep track of her activities. Yes, it should be on her right now. It's just not in this moment. Got a lighter because you never know when you're going to need some fire. And I've got also a helmet lock, real simple one, so there's space for that. This is just sort of something separate that I put in here, and it just helps divide things up. This space here serves for one of these soft canteens from Hydra Pack. Fills up this space. It's 500 milliliters, and it connects to this guy. Okay, and this is a little contraption that we put together with Hydra Pack components. It feeds through the opening in the front of the tank bag. I have it coming around the side, and I've got my nozzle. So I can get this guy right up underneath the helmet. I can suck my water right down, and then just kind of pluck it back in here without disrupting my ride at all. Stay hydrated for those long, hot rides. And this works perfectly. It means I don't have any hydration that's like on my back, so that in 100-degree weather, I can also be carrying water on my back like a camel. Not something I want to do. Last but not least, we've got the Spot X here, so that's just plugged in. And this is, emergencies. This is keeping track of where we are. This is sending out messages. And it is powered by the whole unit throughout the day. So there's really never a doubt of whether or not this thing is fully charged in case we really do need to use it. And this is how I've got my tank bag set up for motorcycle travel.